So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another album review of the Shield Dude on a couch. But today we're doing an EP review, and we're talking about the brand new EP by the band Spiritbox. And Spiritbox is a band that has had a lot of buzz these last few years. They put an album a few years ago. I think it's Eternal Blue. I actually have that one on vinyl, and I thought it was very good. But yeah, the band got a lot of hype to them, and sometimes when you get a lot of hype, you're like, is this band overhyped, or are they worth the hype? To me, they're worth the hype, and to me, Spiritbox right now is maybe one of the next big thing in music. They're ready to keep exploding. Like everything they put out is great, and this EP is 6 songs, 25 minutes in length. And I think with this EP, they're, doing what they did on their last album, and they're expanding on their sound. A lot of their sound on their previous albums, I don't know, sometimes could remind me of like a band like Architects, but I think that they're still experimenting with their sound. And to me, what makes Spiritbox stand out with other bands is the vocals by Courtney LaPlante. Courtney just has an amazing range. Like she can do like guttural vocals, she can do cleans, and she can flat out sing. When she sings, it's you have to take your hat off to her because it's just amazing vocal range that she has. So the sound of this EP, it's very metalcore, degen type of sound. And they also use a lot of electronics on some of the songs. To me, always the focal point will be Courtney. But I think on this EP, the guitars are really crunchy, and on some tracks, the drumming is phenomenal. For example, the EP starts with Cellar Door, and that by far is the most aggressive song on this EP. There's no clean vocals on this one. It's aggressive from beginning to end. It's almost 5 minutes long, and the drumming, you really feel it when it's like you feel it when it's being hit, the drums. And I like the way that the guitars and the drums are very in sync, so it sounds really good, and it's a great way to start the EP. Then you have 2 tracks that are more mellow, but do not be afraid. That doesn't mean that they're super mellow. With Jaded and Too Close Too Late. And on those tracks, Courtney does more clean vocals. There are 2 tracks that are more atmospheric in nature. And I think Jaded has a great chorus, maybe some of the best chorus on this EP by far. And it's a song that I could really see it as a single because it has that single quality. Then you have songs like Angel Eyes, and Angel's Eyes is a mixture of aggressive nature with more clean, and there's a lot of electronics on this track. This track felt a little bit like an industrial metal song. I felt some 9 Inch Nails vibes, but again, great singing to it. And I think on this one also the guitar tone is really great. Then you have a song like The Void, and The Void has a very Meshuggah bouncy rhythm to it, but it's very accessible, especially on the singing and the choruses. It's a very infectious tune as well, so I really enjoyed that one. And then the album finishes with Ultraviolet, and Ultraviolet is the song with the most singing on it. On this one, Courtney LaPlante shines. Her voice soars above anything on this track, and it's just so beautiful and melodic. She's got a pretty voice, and it's just a song that she uses all her vocal range to her ability. Musically, it has some electronics and some degen metalcore sounds to it, so they don't stray away too much from their core sound. So this is an EP that I think if you're waiting for a full-length album for Spiritbox, fear not, it is coming. And I think this is a good like appetizer for you to, you know, like not be that hungry. I'm like, yeah, I can wait a bit for the new full length from Spiritbox. So yeah, in conclusion, this is a great EP. The only thing I wanted a little bit more. The 6 tracks are great. There's no filler on this EP. And I really think Spiritbox is a band that, even though they have gotten a lot of hype, I think it's warranted because they're very good at what they do, and they know how to write catchy choruses with some great melodies to it, and also have aggressive tones to the music, and but have it appeal to a wider audience. And bands that can do that, you know, it's something that is quite impressive. So again, my highlight for me here is Cellar Door, Ultraviolet, and I would have to say The Void, and a 4th would be Jaded, but all tracks are good. So I want to know, what do you think of the Fear of Fear EP by Spiritbox? What are your favorite tracks from this EP? I would really want to know. And if you like the videos I'm putting out, do not forget to give me a like, and do not forget to subscribe. I have more content on the way. So until next time, people, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you, and good night.